The ongoing meeting of Coalition of Northern Groups (CNG), which was being held at the Arewa house in Kaduna State, has just been attacked by hired hoodlums. According to several sources, the unknown hoodlums stormed the venue and began destroying everything on site, flipping chairs, breaking doors and windows frames. Coalition of Northern Groups were meeting to discuss the insecurity in the region and in Nigeria. The urgent need for the meeting became paramount following the kidnap of dozens of school boys from the government science secondary school, Kankara, in Katsina State. It will be recalled that the group had earlier today threatened to hit the streets in protest if the government fails to rescue the missing students abducted by terrorists. Also, few days ago, over 43 farmers were murdered in cold blood in their farmland while harvesting rice by Boko Haram terrorists in Zambamari, Borno State. Okay, I think this is the rave of the moment now. When people are meeting, hoodlums. Okay, now, what do we have to say? Or what do they have to say to this again? They were trying to meet and know the way forward, because this insecurity is something else. They've kept quiet for so long, and that's why things have deteriorated to the way it is, because and they are saying it that they are seeing the handwriting on the wall that it's getting to a stage where by nobody is going to escape, nobody is going to be saved, anybody can be a victim. So that's why they are coming together and see what is happening. I think that is the norm now. If people say they want to protest, before you know, hoodlums will just come and disrupt it. Who are the hoodlums? Can we call them the third force? Well, the South, are they the key contributors of this nonsense, but the North refuse to understand? Okay, the South are the key contributors of this nonsense. Why? Okay, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. That is the reason the North is in disarray, because you people reason from your anus. You guys have not seen anything yet. Just wait. The evil you prepared for the Igbos are coming against you. Continue. You backward northerners, Hausa Fulani, will soon reap what you have sown. We know you people. By your comments, we shall know them. He's saying that the South are the key contributors of this nonsense, but the North refuse to understand. The Southerners, they are the key contributors of what? To go and meet you in your Arewa house. I really enjoy some of the people talking here. We make a grave matters like the issue of insecurity in Nigeria. Let's stop blaming anybody or tribe. As it's happening in the North, it's affecting Igbos, Yorubas, and every other tribe. If it's happening in the South, it also will affect Fulani and Hausa. So let us stop all this hateful speech. If it is affecting you, why not come back? Northerners haven't seen anything yet. What they plan for other tribes is what they are reaping. Preacher, go and sit down. May God in his infinite mercy bless you and your family. Okay, peace in your household. My brothers, some people are just insensitive. Very clear that the core North are sponsors of insecurity. The North practice a system that is non-sustainable in the name of religion and power rankings. There is the need to do away with some traditions such as amajiri, illiteracy, religion, extremism, mentality of oligarchy, and fight poverty to a standstill. The root of the problem must be dealt with. Otherwise, this is just the beginning. The North has started receiving the same treatment they meted out to the South by betraying the NSAS protests that would ensure good governance. Northern people are the major problem of this country. Seriously, allow the cows to meet. The activities of hoodlums is becoming too much these days. Okay? Okay. They are even meeting in an air-conditioned atmosphere. What a mockery. But there is no okay. This is fake news. Where in Kaduna and where are they? Their videos. Okay, these people are just trying to make the same comments they were making during the answers. You see this level. You need to, if you are truthful and you are open and being objective, it goes a long way. You can imagine the way and manner at which these people rose against when they were talking about answers, and the next thing they change the narratives. They change the narratives as if, people want to remove Buhari, they don't like Buhari, that is why they are doing all of these things. And when it is clear to everybody that this is the reason, they say, oh, some politicians are behind this, some politicians are this. Now, what do we have to say about this one that just happened? Is it the same politicians? Is this the opposition? Everything is politics. Some people want to, they couldn't be voted in. They couldn't be elected. They want to go through the back door to come to the, honestly, when things are just clear, people are testifying to what they went through in the hands of these SAS people. And some people said, no, it is the people who are criminal. And we saw a lot of people, responsible people, and people were saying, even if you see people who are criminals, there are ways to go about it. You don't just see person say you are a criminal, you begin to met out a punishment to that person, or involve in engage in extrajudicial killing. It is not in your place to do that. Do your homework, arrest them, and charge them to court. Not that you see somebody and begin to give them tazatozo. It doesn't work that way. If you want to arrest people, go do it in the normal way, in the app, in the normal way. Do it appropriately. And people started changing the narratives that, oh, it is the Yahoo boys. They just want, it's unfortunate, but see what is happening now. And that's why you can see that a lot of people are really hungry. Just this happened in October, and now we are seeing all of this in December again. It started again even November. And these are the people that are supposed to come out to say, yes, insecurity is supposed to be a thing of the past because they are the ones who are mostly affected. But they just turn everything upside down. And that's why you see that the majority of the people from the south, they are not even bothered, because the southerners are still nursing what they experienced in that October. The same hashtag #EndSARS attackers, government sponsored. When will this youth be useful for themselves and their unborn generations? The wicked politicians are spending their useless lives to wreak havoc, divide their tongue, scatter them, enemies of Nigeria. This is hate speech. The North is peaceful. Maybe those guys were the uninvited guests, or those who missed out of the invitation and were simply showing their displeasure. Okay. It's Jonathan with thoughts from Bayelsa. I laugh in 7 languages. May God protect the bandits to keep wreaking havoc in northern communities, because I have never seen this type of dim-witted people. You will suffer the backlash of your wickedness. This is just the beginning. Voice of Jacob and hand of Esau. Say Baba, Chanji Dole. North don't want peace of this nation. Those Arewa elders, they refuse to tell security apparatus for holding meeting. Buhari is working. Arewa is working. You are anointing Buhari by Elder Forum in 2015 as the only credibly candidates is giving you the North the best of next level of insecurity in the zone. Not are the enemy of themselves. Some among them orchestrated the kidnaps to discredit Buhari government as they did to Jonathan. What a nation. Like, seriously? Okay. So guys, leave your comment below and let's have your take on this. Thank you.